There is simply no room. Somebody's gotta go. But is that such a bad thing? How's it going, guys? I am Bernard Boo, this is Wrestle Boo, and today we're talking about the WWE Roster. It's chock full of world-class talent, but is it maybe too full? It's the eve of WrestleMania 34, and like I said on my last video, the card is stacked, and staggeringly so. Virtually every talent involved in this pay-per-view is a top-tier performer. They've found their voice, they're over with the crowd, and they can go in that ring arguably better than any previous generation. There's Braun Strowman, Asuka, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, The Usos, Alexa Bliss, The Miz, Elias, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan. I could keep going, so I will. There's Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, The Bar, Baron Corbin, Becky Lynch, The New Day, Bobby Roode, Rusev, Bray Wyatt. Dean Ambrose, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Kurt Angle, you get my point. And don't get me started on NXT. Stacked. There's a veritable buttload of extraordinary talent on this WWE roster from top to bottom. Even the talents that you would kind of consider the lower tier talents are super talented. I mean, consider Heath Slater and Kurt Hawkins and Apollo Crews. It's really awesome for us fans because we get to see all these amazing performers compete in that ring every week. But the WWE roster being so dense in talent does come with its share of problems. The fact is, the WWE is constantly recruiting the top talent from the independent and international wrestling scene. We see this constant stream of them being recruited into NXT, into that performance center. And as a result, there's this constant stream of talent graduating from NXT to that main roster level. Now, inevitably, as more talent comes up to that main roster, some main roster players are going to have to make way for them. It's just mathematics. I mean, there is a lot of WWE programming on every single week, but there's only so much spotlight to go around. So the fact is, some people gotta go. Some people got to either retire or honestly just get fired. Now that's kind of a bummer. No one wants to see someone get fired, to lose their livelihood, but we've seen so many of these former WWE wrestlers take advantage of this opportunity. Probably the best example of this is one Cody Rhodes. He left the WWE, made that decision on his own, and has seen his career explode in a way it never had in that big company. He's just doing great business with the Bullitt Club in New Japan Pro Wrestling, in Ring of Honor, and I'm sure that he's happier now than he was when he was making probably more money in the WWE. But there's more to it than that, right? Like, he's in the Bullitt Club with the Young Bucks, Marty Scurll, Hangman Page, and formerly Kenny Omega. And I guarantee you, all of the knowledge that he accrued in WWE, he is passing on to his fellow stablemates. Plus, his name recognition alone, because of his WWE career, is upping the status of the companies he's working with. And there are many more examples of this. I mean, there's Bobby Lashley, who was in the WWE years and years ago, but never really met his potential there. In Impact Wrestling, Bobby Lashley has totally met that potential. I mean, he's doing the best work of his career. I can't believe how good he is now. I didn't really believe in him as a talent when he was in WWE, but in Impact Wrestling, he's become the ultimate version of Bobby Lashley. Austin Aries is over in Impact Wrestling too. You know, just a year ago, he was tearing up WrestleMania with Neville. He got that big exposure in WWE, and now Impact Wrestling is reaping the benefits of that because more people know who Austin Aries is now than ever before, and now he's on those Impact Wrestling pay-per-views and posters and all the advertising. There's Johnny Mundo too, formerly John Morrison of WWE fame, but now he's in Lucha Underground. He's a major player there. He's having the best matches I've ever seen him have, and that's saying a lot because he did good work in WWE. And again, I guarantee you, he's passing on those WWE philosophies to those other wrestlers in that locker room. So while it's sad to see certain people leave WWE, I think the real story here is that these former WWE wrestlers are enriching the rest of the industry, and that's helping in a big way. So because of these wrestlers' former tenures in the WWE, these smaller promotions that they're going to, the New Japans, the Ring of Honors, Impact Wrestling, Lucha Underground, PWGs, the Progress Wrestlings of the world, everyone, all the employees in those companies are making more money these days. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that WWE has churned out so many top-tier talents. They've churned out so many talents and produced so many talents that they don't even have room for them in their own walls. Ultimately, I think that's a great thing. While you could say it's a bummer that WWE can't house all of the great talent they've produced, there's certainly enough room in the wrestling industry as a whole to house all these talents and give them new platforms to showcase their skills and entertain us, the fans. I mean, it's awesome for us. It's making the business healthier. It's helping grow the business as a whole and making it more lucrative. So is the WWE too full of talent? Ultimately, I would say no. I think it's a great thing that they have more talent than they can hang on to. That's awesome for everybody else in the business. It means more work, better work, higher paying work for everybody. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you like this video, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe. You know that at this point in the channel's life, those things mean the world. WrestleMania 34 is tomorrow night. NXT TakeOver is tonight. Stay tuned to WrestleBoo to check out my reactions to those events, and I've got a lot more content in store for you guys if you're willing to subscribe and rock with me. Aiden English, The Revival, Dolph Ziggler, The Fashion Police, Luke Harper.